What's up? It's Jay Kuna. I'm back with another Behind the Beat. I know I've been on a bit of a hiatus with this, but I've been building my new studio. I didn't really have anywhere to do this, so we are back, and hopefully I'll try to get these to you more regularly. This one is for a song I did off Nipsey Hussle's album Victory Lap, and it's called Loaded Basses and features Cee-Lo Green.
With the code the matrix, and when they get to speak, it's like a coded language. Reminds niggas that they strength and all the stolen greatness. We used to shoot at niggas out the mobile station. Full circle, mogul motivation. My self-educated through negotiations.
I think I just had sent Nipsey some beats. This wasn't even really something I did in the studio with him. He was looking for, soulful type beats, and it was just one I had that I thought was really dope. And I sent it to him, and maybe 2-3 months later, he sent me the first verse and Cee-Lo's part. And I really liked it. I kept playing it over and over. And then he kind of sat on it for a while, and I think he ended up doing the second and third verse closer to when the album dropped. So, it's kind of like a little brother beat of like some of the ones I'd done in 2013, like the Drake beat, and a couple others. It was definitely done maybe a little after that time, and I was just trying to come up with different ways to flip the style. This one was kind of interesting because I started with some stuff I had played, which I usually don't do that very often. Even though I've been doing a lot of records with other people where I'm making my own samples and giving them to them, for whatever reason, when I make beats, I don't really like to use those because I'm kind of like over the idea. But this one just started with some piano chords I played, and I put in the ASR and turned it into something different. And I guess now I should show you how I did that. This is when I actually started with piano chords. I was just playing around, just trying to come up with something. I was really more making samples, I think, that day. I ended up liking how these sounded. They sounded like something I would actually use myself for the beats I like to make. I played them really slow and recorded them, and then ended up sampling them in the ASR, which I'll show you when we get to that point. But this is what I initially started with. So I basically just played those 4 chords, put them in Pro Tools, and went from there, and then sampled those into the ASR, and then I kind of made the beat from that. So the first thing I did on the ASR was take those piano chords and sample them in. I dropped the bit rate on them a lot because I just wanted it to be dirtier for whatever reason. So kind of tell it's like kind of grainy. I want to say, I don't know what bit rate I took it to, but like maybe 10 or something, or 12 bit, just to get it dirtier. So I started with that sequence this part real quick. So then from there, I wanted to put a bass line to it, so brought out the same bass I use on a lot of stuff. The bass and the keys from there. And then I wanted to add some vocals, just because I like putting vocals over stuff like that. It just makes it sound more like a record even. So I chopped these vocals up. So yeah, I had that loop. I added these little horns to it too. So I basically made the music part, and then I brought it into Pro Tools and did the drums on there. So I put that the loop into Pro Tools, and I don't exactly remember what I did, but I do believe I imported like drums from another beat I had, and I think that beat was like double time, so it might have been like 170. And this beat was 84, so for whatever reason, it just kind of made some sounds go halftime on accident, and I ended up liking what that did. I started with this kick and crash because I kind of wanted to come in on an I beat and not just be coming in on the one. So like the drums don't really start till like the fourth beat, which is kind of strange. So the drums are really just the cymbal sound layered, playing at half speed. I did a couple of chops, like you could see. I had to move some stuff around to make it work. And it's really just the air of that, and then this fill that I put in there that comes in crazy. And then I just added a kick and snare. Then I actually threw in this violin sound, kind of make it a little more dramatic. Just kind of like for the aura of that. And then I want to say, because I barely remember doing this, but there's a whole nother kind of like little B section that he talks over, and I want to say after they had done the first verse, they wanted another part for, to have like kind of a little intermission between the songs. So play these piano chords. And I also played the same thing on the Moog, and it's funny, I'm going to have to listen to the songs. I don't remember if these are actually in the song. They might have used something totally different for it. It wasn't until I pulled up the session that I realized it's even in there. But it's kind of the Moog part. of detune the whole thing. And then it goes back into the beat. I want to say is I just put like a little filter free thing on the vocals. But yeah, that's pretty much the beat. That's everything that's in there. Nipsey, Hussle, and Cee-Lo, Loaded Basses, Victory Lap album. In stores, if people go to stores to buy records anymore. I don't think they do. On whatever place you like to get music for free or pay or whatever, YouTube, all that shit. Anyways, that's it.
Through negotiations, got these sharks that I'm sitting at this table with afraid to bait me. No 10 on my Mercedes, that's for inspiration. 2 kilos on my